Okay. I hope this is working well. Let me check on things. Let me check my stream manager. Oh, right. Wait. Wait, what? Double audio. Sorry about that. I was trying to open my stream manager and did not open my stream manager because I am very smart. Okay, here we go. Stream manager. Let me post the link to the Kickstarter and stuff real quick. Okay, that works. Gonna pin this message. Nice. Okay. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm back to streaming. Kind of crazy. Let me open the stream manager on my phone as well, just in case. Ooh. My audio is on. You guys didn't hear anything? After my wedding, I didn't know I was married. I didn't even know I was married. But anyway, this is House of Petals by Little Snake Studio, and they are a Vietnamese dev, if I am not mistaken, and the game is currently on Kickstarter. It's fully funded, so we're in the clear, it's fully funded, but they still have 2 more days to go, and you know, if anyone wants stretch goals, audio is good so far? Okay, that's good to hear, that's good to hear. I was a little bit worried. I actually had to turn down the music a little bit so we can hear the voice acting, because yes, this game has voice acting. I believe that some of the funding from the Kickstarter will be to make it a fully voice acted game, which is pretty exciting. So yeah, looking forward to that. Yes, welcome Yummy. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen anyone really. Hello Doubler. Yes, I'm back. I'm healthy enough again to be back, and I'm glad. But if you guys really want to know what happened is, I kind of got sick for like a month and a half ish. It was kind of crazy, and we found out that first of all, I might be mildly gluten intolerant, and also I might be allergic to a couple of things that I didn't know I was allergic to. They kind of suspect that like the gluten intolerance made my tummy hurty, and the tummy hurty made my body extremely sensitive to allergens. So I was just like, you know, my eyes couldn't open. I was like tearing up like every little bit. A lot of sneezing, a lot of like sniffles and stuff. So that was kind of crazy. I didn't know I was allergic to things. I didn't know. I didn't realize I couldn't eat too much bread too, which is a shame, but that's okay. But yes, I am, now that like we figured that part out and like cut it out of my diet, like, you know, all that kind of thing, so much better. I feel alive. I feel alive again. But yes, I can't have too much noodle, I can't have too much bread. I think that this was partially my fault because I think I had like pizza like twice in a row, and then after that I had some noodles, and my tummy was just really angry with me and all my allergies flared up. So yeah, that's cool. Welcome to the allergy club. You now have one more thing in common with me. Oh, but yeah, it was really bad because I was literally like, every day I'm at home, I can't open my eyes because they would like sting and they would be like super inflamed. I was super inflamed all the time, and I was just like suffering. Okay, I was like, I was even allergic to my cats. Okay, like it was that bad. And I was like, I can't take care of my cats. I can't look at a screen. I can't even open my eyes. And I was like, help. But yeah, I'm glad we figured that out. I'm still mildly allergic to my cat, but like, you know, it might get better the more like I avoid gluten, and it should make my immune system calm down a bit. But yeah, that was pretty bad. That was suffering. But yes, hello Moni. So yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy month. I've learned a lot about myself health-wise. But yeah, it was bad enough because, you know, I couldn't even be in front of my computer without like being in pain because opening my eyes was painful and light made it even more painful. So it's just like, yeah, I can't do anything. Yeah, it took a while to recover because I guess it's a slow process because I just had to like start cutting things out of my diet and like, trying to see if it made it better, made it worse, that kind of thing, right? So yeah, that was fun. But yes, I'm okay now. Thank you for coming. I miss you all. I miss you all. But yes, let us get started on House of Petals. I feel like I've yapped long enough about that. Oh yeah, this game is a psychological thriller. I mean, it's a apparently a yandere game. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, apparently I'm married now. But yes, I'm also glad it's better understood. Ooh, I love the blue and red color scheme. That's pretty. And a little bit ominous, but still pretty. Sorry for everything I've done, and even for simply existing. Whoa, for simply existing? Okay, calm down there. That's a bit that's a lot, okay. But please remember this. I will always be by your side even when the chrysanthemum petals wither and turn to dust. Even when our love is nothing but the broken pieces of our promise. Cause no matter what happens, I will always belong to you. Okay, totally not ominous at all. Day one. Okay. So, okay, I forgot to mention this, but this is just the demo. The game is planned to be a free release. However, in order to fund that and make it a free release, they have a Kickstarter, which is pinned. Kickstarter goal is complete, just so you know. So it's like, it's definitely happening, but yes. If this is new, you might want to test for celiac disease. It develops at any age. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. The thing is, like, I belong in a country where people don't usually eat a lot of bread. So I'm not sure if this is new or it's just I've never eaten enough bread to make this happen, you know? So we'll see how that goes, but I will consider getting it checked as well. Thank you for that. And regarding the little ghosty error message, you're not the only one today, so wouldn't worry about it. It's just a thing, okay? Okay. Oh, the UI is pretty, and they have the little chrysanthemums there. Okay, totally not ominous when it comes to the music. Clues. Okay. Huh. Wait, you know what? Can I just say I love the style, I love the UI, the blue and red. Ooh, love the contrast. Allergies develop at any age as well might be really new, yeah. And many people only find out they're allergic to pollen after they start traveling more. I actually found out I'm kind of allergic to, like, I don't know if it's like the pollen part or just tomatoes in general, but sometimes tomatoes taste bitter to me. Apparently that's a thing. I don't know, very weird. But because it's seasonal, I think it might be pollen. But yeah. I mean, interesting. I think the thing is because I've never had like a severe allergic reaction to anything. Like, yeah, I was allergic to dust, but it's like a mild thing. Like, I still can go to like dusty places and maybe I'll sneeze once or twice. It's not gonna like make me go full inflamed, can't open my eyes, right? So I was a little bit surprised that I was suddenly like that. So yeah. Oof. Me having pollen allergies because all the trees were alley for hemorrhages. Oh no! Oh. I did hear that like pollen allergies are more severe if like the trees are either hermaphrodites or like male trees, right? But also like people plant more male trees because they don't drop fruits if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's interesting. The bell sounds. Something buzz. Ooh, I hear the clickety clack of like the text being written out. That's kind of cute. I love that. Something buzzes faintly in the back of your skull, and your body is heavy as if you're trying to move through syrup. I'm sorry, my reading skills is questionable today. Ooh, I just noticed the pulsing of that. Really nice touch. I do kind of wish that this would kind of go away if there's no name on it, but that's just a minor thing. Western city planning will plant male trees in cities because pollen is easier to clean up than seeds and cones. That's true. The side effect is everyone gets pollen allergy. Oh no. As the buzzing sound gradually fades, your vision clears and your instinct is to rub your temple to ease the heaviness. A bed? Where am I? Okay.
You finally awakened.
Whoa, a little close there. A little close. Can you back up, sir? Your heart almost bursts when you register a figure at the edge of the bed. There sits a young man, his long hair softly cascading down his shoulders. Hell! Oh, look at that. He has eye bags. Is he okay? You give me a jump scare. I know, real. I was not expecting it to be, like, up close and personal. Like, whoa. A little too close here. Can you back up a bit? Thank you. You instinctively jolt upright, clutching the blanket tight against your chest to observe him. His calm demeanor holds no signs of danger, but the music says otherwise. I'm just kidding. The eyewags are part of the charm. That's true. That's true. That's true. And a soft smile blooms on his face when your eyes meet, accentuating his ethereal beauty. Lots of pins. The words tumble out before you can stop them. Who?
Your husband.
Okay, I feel like I keep talking over him. So, note to self, they don't repeat what the text, what the buttons say. Okay. Okay, congrats to me. I did not know I was married. I did not know I had a husband. Okay. He states plainly and calmly as his smile retains, as if he expected your question. My husband? So your face only gets hot from that notion. Yes, we've been married for a year and have lived here in Lotus Pavilion together ever since. New clue available. The room tilts slightly in your vision upon hearing his words, and your forehead wrinkles from the pain. Ooh, okay, okay. Says... Okay, so they're gonna list out all the facts here. Okay. Ooh, there's a picture of it. Oh, okay, it's a whole ass castle. Good to know. The room? Okay. Did you see I finished the map in your server? Wait, you did? No, I have not. I have not been opening my devices. But I will check it out in a after stream if that's okay. But oh my gosh, congrats. Congrats. That's crazy. That's a lot of huh? I put it in the art share like a couple weeks ago. Oh, that must be when the allergies already hit me. I'm so sorry. But congratulations on finishing it. I remember it took quite a bit and there were a lot of different providers that you needed to account for, so I look forward to seeing it. I love how striking the UI looks. Not easy to use the colors. No, not at all, but it looks fantastic. I love that they opted for like a warmer blue as well so that it fits in with the red. But also the contrast makes it feel a little bit more ominous, you know? I also notice that, like, you know, the background is very red, very blue, but the character design we have for Han here, he's like almost completely white, except for like, you know, these little strips and pieces. Big primary color action, exactly. Yeah, there's literally just 3 colors. 4, I guess, if you include those little yellow pieces. But not a lot of yellows here, so that's interesting. A sharp realization flashes. You have no memory whatsoever of who you are, your past, of anything. Panic sets in. Why don't I remember anything? Who am I? Enter your name, chat. Oh no, I'm not gonna name her after Summer. I'm not gonna name her Summer because you know, every time we do this and I name her Summer and then she's gonna do something that I want to do. What do I name her? No, come on, panic. I need a name. I need a name. Somebody volunteer a name, please. I don't want to name her Summer anymore. I don't want to name these main characters Summer anymore. I feel like this color combo can be harsh to the eyes, but this is nice. Yeah, this is very nice. It is very striking, but I think because they're not like super bright high saturation, like I think you can kind of tell that both the red and blue are kind of dark. And I guess that's why it's a little bit easier to see. Plus, you know, Han is very light colored. He kind of pops up in the darker background. Plagiarist. Oh, winter plagiarism is crazy. Wait. Okay, wait. This looks like a Japanese kind of setting, so maybe Fuyu? Okay. Okay, I can do that. Wait, I want to say something. You're tempted to just Kamarao. I actually have a character already named Kamarao, but she's not revealed yet. We'll save that for later, yeah? Wait, you know what's kind of funny? I love how like they make you enter your name first before he says it. It kind of feels like you think it and then he echoes you. I don't know how I feel about that. But yes, I already have a character called Kamara. Yes, I have, and you actually in the 1+ month that I've been kind of not able to do stuff, my brain has been functioning and I've been making OCs. I think I ended up making like 5 new OCs or something during that time, so that was kind of crazy. But of course, I don't have like proper art of any of them because I can't look at the screen. It's just doodles in my little journal, but that's okay. Well, I mean, Kamara is one of them, but like she's not gonna replace Summer. Just a little extra on the side for a different project, but we'll see. A friend you know well also made a new OC in the past month? Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, may I hear about this OC? You can always share in the art share if you have like anything. Art is not just visual art, I'm just saying.
You accidentally fell down in the garden and hit your head.
Ow. Can I see the garden? I'm so sorry, I'm focusing on the wrong thing, but come on, man. He says you have a garden. I need to see this garden, okay? I need to see this garden. Oh, wait, what? Isa made a new character to replace Yokina? Wait, I didn't know that. Wait, how did I not know that? Well, I haven't been around, I guess. But okay, I'll definitely check that out. Hell yeah. The man says calmly, but a wisp of sadness passes over his expression. The doctor says your brain was affected and you will temporarily have trouble with remembering things and thinking clearly. That's already me in daily life, though. I'm not gonna lie with you. I have the memory of a goldfish. And I'm bad at planning. Don't worry, the doctor says you'll recover soon if you're well taken care of.
I expected you to be out longer, but now since you've woken up and can talk to me like this, I feel so relieved.
Is that why you have eye bags? You've been taking care of little old me when I hit my head? You might even recover faster than expected. Let's try this. Do you remember who I am now? Choose wisely? Oh my god, they have this. Oh, okay, okay. I did not realize this was gonna be like. Ooh. What would happen if I said this? Me? Am I allowed to save here? Oh, that's a lot of safe. That's a lot of safe spots. I don't remember this. Oh no, totally not ominous at all. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you need to rest more. Okay. Wait. I want to just pick the wrong answers. Oh, okay. You are my husband?
See? You're recovering already.
That's just information you told me, though. It's not like I'm like remembering this. For the visual novel players who say frequently in case of multiple endings, that is me. That is me. His eyes linger on you for just long enough for you to notice a small spark in his eyes.
Hearing you call me husband makes me so happy.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad. What did I call you then if I've never like called you husband in the supposed 1 year we've been married? You lower your gaze to the blanket, flustered, but not before stealing one more glance at his face. Is it strange to think he's beautiful like a living work of art? So beautiful, in fact, that you still haven't quite grasped what it means for him to be your husband. If someone asked you to describe your ideal type, it would be him. That makes sense, doesn't it? You are married, after all. And yet, despite the warmth blooming in your cheeks, you strangely feel calm in his presence.
I know it's so confusing to suddenly not remember anything, but I promise you, I'll take good care of you.
The music is very ominous. I know I keep saying it, but like, I think if they just changed this music, I would feel a lot more, safe. But no. But no, of course it has to be ominous. I mean, this is a psychological thriller, apparently, right? So we'll see how this goes, right? Hand reaches out to touch your hand. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, we're back here. I'm you know what? I'm just gonna pick the choices that I would pick. And before he spiked your drink with an amnesia drug, I know. Startled, you pull your hand back. Is it too soon to be this close to him? You expect Han to get upset by your gesture, but his kind smile remains.
I'm sorry for doing that. I forgot that you might not feel comfortable yet. I promise, I won't make you do anything that you're not comfortable with or consent to. Though...
Okay.
It saddens me that I can't be close to you for quite a while.
I feel kind of bad. I don't feel bad actually. Sorry, Han. Just, start slow and all that. Nervous, you change the subject. When do you think I will recover enough to go outside? Outside? You might have imagined it, but his eyes seemed dark for a second, as if he didn't expect your question. Yeah, like outside the mansion? What do you mean? Well, isn't going outside like a benchmark for recovery? Oh, I see. The gentle smile comes back to his face. You'll need more time to recover before doing that, but even when you gain full recovery, it's just... He hesitates.
Even before the accident, you didn't like going outside. You said you would rather spend all your time in our mansion.
I would let you know that I do enjoy touching grass, sir. I didn't like going outside, but I like touching grass. You desperately squeeze your brain, trying to dig up any memory of who you are, but you find none. Disappointed, you let out a soft sigh. Look at dimensions ever from the outside. Probably. I would not be surprised. Seemingly noticing your grimace, Han offers a sympathetic smile. But don't worry, if you want to go outside, I'll make sure you'll recover fast enough to do so. Even though his words are comforting, something about the idea of going outside stirs a strange curiosity, like a switch had been flipped in your mind. You will?
Of course I will. My priority is to make sure you're happy.
Okay. But for now, you should go get some rest. Hans stands up from the bed. Where are you going? Ooh, an artist? Okay. Okay. I'm going to my art studio to finish up an order from Merchant Lee. He's coming in 4 days to pick it up. Art studio? Yes, I'm an artist. I accept orders from all over the country. Calligraphy, painting, and my favorite, ceramic making. Ooh. Not sure why, but you blurt out the first thing that comes to your mind. You must be very talented. That is kind of a funny thing to say. Last week I finished showing season 2 of my favorite series to a friend and had to explain how one of the characters had their heart replaced with the pocket dimension of a medieval castle. What? What? For Wait, what is this? I'm sorry, I don't know what your art looks like, but I mean, I just have a feeling that you're good at it. Girl, you don't need to say that. You don't need to say that. But okay, he's happy. He's happy. Okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. But instead of a wary expression you expect on Han's face, all you see is a light shade of rose rising over his cheeks. You do think so? That makes me very happy. Oh, it's type moon. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, you know, it's interesting that he's like, I don't know, is he forgetting that we've never technically, like, the card we. I am putting you guys in Fuyu's body along with me, because, well, I don't want to be here alone, but, you know, we've never seen his art, but he's happy that we said that. I don't know, interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. Or does his, you know, brain kind of think that that's kind of like some part of a hidden memory kind of thing? I don't know. Right. I love how they just added that. An art merchant who is said to come by in 4 days. Okay, we have a sprite of him before we see him. I'm going now. If you need anything, just call me. He looks back before stepping out of the door. I hope you'll be easy on yourself walking around the house. The garden is slippery in this time of the year when it rains often, and... His eyes linger on you for a second. Okay, hi, welcome. It's been a while. I hope you're doing okay.
Please don't come into the studio. There are a lot of broken ceramic pieces. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Okay. Totally does not remind me of a very certain fairy tale, but I'll keep it to myself. Glad the summer is back at full power. I'm glad too. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to be able to look at a screen again. Hell yeah. Okay. Hans softly closes the door. You sit on the bed, your mind still overwhelmed by all the information you were just fed, while listening to his footsteps fade into the background. Alright, time to run away. Or not. Examining every line for a headcanon on how this guy knocked us out. I lost my memory by falling. You mumble those facts quietly as if you're trying to register them. It's logical for you to rest and accept those facts, as Han is your husband and he seems so caring, so perfect. Would it be out of pocket for me to ask for, like, the marriage papers? Hmm? And, like, my legal documents? I don't think, like, in this, time period I would have legal documents, but I'm just saying. Seems so caring, so perfect, but there's a voice in the deepest part of your brain, though weak, whispers out that you should be curious, that you should restore your memory. Maybe there's something in here that will give me a clue of my past. It's sus, but at the same time, I don't like people messing with my workspace. You know what? Understandable. Understandable. Oh, wait. I clicked some things. Oh, I forgot to remove that. Ignore that. Commission's closed for now because I needed the rest, and I am surprisingly busy now. I am sadly busy now. Nice pin. Pin? Ooh, desk, of course. You can see your paper right there. Books of different sizes neatly stacked up on each other. You mumble the names of the books one by one. Just books? The Art of Flowers, Lanterns in the Mist, a poem collection. These seem to be all art and poem books. A bound notebook with a new blue cover catches your eye. Oh, I love how you can see, like, it has the kind of binding that uses thread. I pinned a chat on Twitch. What? How did I pin that? No, I pinned the wrong thing. What? How did that happen? Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let me just spin the game again. There we go. The day-to-day Fuyu? Please tell me I wrote this. Is it though? Is it though? You hastily flip through the pages, desperately scanning for anything special. Chat move before you got the chance to pin the right post. Oh, it's okay. It is what it is. There are not a lot of entries, just mundane day-to-day descriptions of what you did. Not much personal opinions or commentaries until your eyes fall on an entry. I told Han that my favorite flower was a chrysanthemum, and today he surprised me with a garden full of them in our backyard, planted in secret all by himself. Okay, so it uses I, so I think I wrote that. But also, it's really interesting that my diary wouldn't have my opinions on things. Maybe. Yeah, right? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm not opinionated in my diary about what's going on day to day? Oh wow, 25 streak is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is my diary. You know what would be interesting if, like, the main character tried to write and see if, like, the handwriting matches? For that, I thank the gods for blessing me with such a loving husband. Your heart feels warm upon reading. He is a great husband, isn't he? As you flip through the pages again, something falls out the back of the book. A letter. To my esteemed friends and respected acquaintances, with heavy hearts, I write to inform you the passing of my beloved parents who departed from this world peacefully on the same day. I humbly invite you to attend the funeral rites to be held on the first day of July, to honor their memory and pay final respect. Your presence would bring comfort to my grieving heart. With sincerity, Fuyu? Oh. Don't tell me he killed my parents or something. My parents? Are they dead? You feel a sharp ache throbbing in your chest. Though you don't know them, or more accurately, you have no memory of them. The thought of your parents no longer being alive is almost too painful to bear. It's as if your body still remembers the grief your mind has forgotten. You sit there in the daze, lost in those thoughts and feelings, until something starts to tug at the edge of your awareness. Mm-hmm. 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 Comparing handwriting. Mm-hmm. Both the letters and the notebook, though the characters are legible, share a certain unevenness, a slight lack of precision. It's subtle but unmistakable. It's almost as if the person who wrote them, you, was left-handed. You look down at your hands. But I feel like I'm right-handed. What's on the wall? You take a closer look at the artwork lining the walls. Oh, chrysanthemum flowers? Is this his artwork? Paintings and calligraphy scrolls of various sizes are carefully arranged, each adorned with elegant, decorative touches. Most of them feature chrysanthemums as the central motif. But wait. Tucked into the corner of this striking red scroll, you notice something unusual. Tiny markings that don't resemble poetry at all. The pen is on the right side of the desk too! Oh my god, wait! That is an excellent observation, Yami. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. But then again, I'm not... You know me, I'm not really strong with differentiating left and right. But that is a very good call. These are numbers. You murmur the digits aloud, try to piece together as you read. Whoa, 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 that's a lot of digits. Shoot. Do I write that down? Just in case? Wait, I need paper. I need pen. I don't have pen. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second, be right back. Pen? That's not a pen. Okay. Please tell me this works. Yes, okay. Okay, I got a pen and paper. Wait. Let me pop back right in. You have a pineapple? Screen cap? Oh, but it's more fun to use the pen and paper. It's okay. It's a series of 3 double digits. Okay. They're for copy and pasting you. It's okay, I'm already writing it down. Oh, the last one is multiple letters. Wait. Okay. I think I have an idea of what this is. Maybe... We'll see. These numbers make no sense to you at all. New clue available? Oh, they literally... Okay, they wrote it there for you. Oops. Okay, that's okay. You know what? I think I would be kind of screwed in this position because I wouldn't be able to tell if like handwriting is written with right hand or left hand. I'll be honest with you. I might notice like differences between handwriting, but I don't know. I don't think I would be able to differentiate whether something is written with right hand or left hand. So that's interesting. Game easier on the numbers than a lot of other visual novels. Oh, I hope so. I sure hope so. You pick up a beautiful ceramic vase next to the bed. Ooh, I just noticed. It's all 3D models so that they can take multiple pictures of the settings, right? That's cool. Intricate blue chrysanthemum design wrap around the smooth ceramic so elegantly that though abstract, one still can recognize the raw talent of the artist. Win with like recording it as a clue instead of making you write it down yourself. Yeah, definitely. I was half expecting that number to be mentioned and just be gone, but no, they were nice. They were nice with us. This was probably made by Han. But now that I notice, why do all the designs around this room have chrysanthemum motifs? I was just thinking that. Chrysanthemums are flowers used for funerals. Suddenly, an overwhelming pain bursts in your skull. Ow! The ground spins and you clutch the edge of the desk to stabilize yourself. Your mind is empty from the intense pain. Footsteps rushing in the room. How did you even hear that? You fall down, but Han catches you. He gently guides you to the bed and sits you down.
It's okay. I'm here.
Okay, he's panicking a lot more than I am, but that's okay. My head and my heart hurt so much. You press the back of your hand on your temple, hoping the coldness will lessen your ache. Does that work? I don't think my hand is that cold. I think usually my hand is probably the warmest. Yeah, no, it's not cooling. I don't think that would work for me. Wait here, I'll be right back. Whoa, that was quick. That took like a literal second. Han comes back with a bowl of liquid in his hand. A faint herbal scent from it floats through the air. The doctor told me to give you this medicine whenever you have a headache. It'll help. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I can Shunpo. When I took a video programming class in high school, one of my friends made a visual novel, stuck a clue in the first chapter, never mentioned the clue again, only for it to come up in the final chapter, and if you didn't remember, you had to backtrack the whole world to fetch it. Oh no! Oh, that's terrible! That is very funny, but as a player, I would be very upset. Headache medicine? Yes, based on the prescription, I bought the ingredients and prepared it myself. I want to make sure that you have the best care.
You should take it before it's cold.
You hesitate, eyes fixed on the bowl. Smoke still rises steadily from it, curling into the air and clouding the space around it, much like the way your thoughts fog your mind. Pushing the ache aside, you give in to your curiosity, drawn to the clue you just uncovered. What clue did I just uncover? Medicine. Is it though? Is it though? Is it gonna help me with my headache? Or is it gonna help with something else? Handwriting? Oh, I feel like I should save here. Herbal medicine prescribed. I know, right? Why? Can you tell me about my parents? Your parents? A trace of uneasiness graces Han's face. I saw a letter about their funeral.
I see. It'd be natural for one to be curious about their own parents.
Why did you have to say it like that, Han? That's making you sound even more ominous. Surely you don't expect me to just sit here and not be curious about things if you genuinely want me to recover my, memories? That's a lot of saves. Alright, it's 3 saves. It's fine. Han gazes at an unseen point in the room, his lips pressed to a quick, almost sad smile before speaking. They both passed away from getting a contagious lung infection very soon after I moved to the Lotus Pavilion. Huh. You moved into the mansion, so it's not your family's? I know, right? The goal was never to recover the memories. I think so. No, this mansion is your family's? Oh, that changes things. Wait, that changes things. So I'm like a rich gal who has a mansion. Okay. And you are an artist that my family may or may not be patrons of? Mayhaps? Or, you know, like this could be like, I don't know. That brings up a lot of questions. Okay. Because suddenly he has a lot of motives for trying to get in the house and move in here and be my husband, right? Whether it's money related or otherwise. I was merely a poor son-in-law who had nothing in his name but artistic talent and his love for their daughter. But in this kind of like period, would that be something the parents would agree to? Because if the family is rich enough to own a mansion, they would want her to marry someone of equal rank, right? Japanese mansion, Western named and looking husband. Is Han a Western name? I don't think. Huh? Is it? I don't think it is. Is it? But right, because suddenly there's a lot of reason why someone might want to stay here. Because suddenly you have this person who inherited all this, and like, you know, Chinese husband named Korean UI. Technically Vietnamese UI, considering the dev is Vietnamese. But yeah, I like in this kind of scenario, I don't think her parents would kind of approve of this marriage. So I'm squinting my eyes. Han brings his gaze back to you, and then in them burns something fierce, something between tenderness and desperation. You gaze downwards. Living with one's wife's parents is not a norm and is usually looked down upon in our society. I know what you think. It might not be the most socially acceptable position for me to be in. But your parents treated me with nothing but kindness, and I viewed them as my own parents.
When they passed, us both were devastated.
But Han smiles again. The spark in his eye persists.
That's why we were so close. We only have each other. You and me. Us. Here.
It can also be a Korean name, that is true. Oh, I don't know how much I believe that, sir. I like that they made it so that, you know, story-wise, this is the main character's house. And that immediately raises all the suspicions. Like, okay. Now that you know about your parents, we should take the medicine. He picks up the bowl from the desk and stirs the liquid with the ceramic spoon. You quickly notice there are chrysanthemum motifs even on the spoon. Right, the headache. What do you mean you forgot about the headache?
Go on. I wouldn't want you to suffer pain.
What if I don't have a headache anymore? Do I have to drink this? I don't... Also, why do you have, like, this ready? And we released back to China in their silk trade. Oh, yeah. You know what? It is suspicious that he came in that quickly, and somehow he had this boiling hot medicine ready to go in like 2 seconds, right? It's like he knew the timing, which is also suspicious. Han brings a spoon up to your lips. The warm liquid fills your mouth and runs down your throat. Your tongue involuntarily savors the bitter taste with a hint of sweetness. And he was right. The medicine quickly replaces the throbbing in your forehead with a feeling of ease. I trust the Tylenol more than this. Isn't Tylenol literally just like paracetamol? That's like... That's normal medicine, isn't it? I hope you feel better now. It's getting late. You should go to sleep. Go to sleep. You glance down at the mattress and the realization hits you. You two are husband and wife. Don't husband and wives share the same beds? Your face flushes with heat. Does it work that fast? Maybe it is Tylenol. maybe it is. Well, I guess you can kind of extract. Well, not paracetamol, but I know that you can extract aspirin from willow trees. But I don't think herbal stuff works that quickly. Oh, that. Han's face also flushes with a rosy shade, but he quickly smiles and waves his hand. Don't worry about me. You and I share the bed, but for your comfort, the bed is yours for now. I'll sleep in the studio. Oh no. Oh, he got the couch. But also, this is my house. This is our house. I like how we nitpick things that could easily be artistic license. Yeah, I mean, it is. Talolus acetaminophen was referencing how its main side effect is putting you to sleep. Wait, really? Huh? Really? I don't think it really makes me sleepy, but interesting.
Of course. I promise to make you feel as comfortable as I can, right?
Q came just being, you guys are overthinking things. I know, don't worry. I know I'm overthinking things. I know full well. I enjoy overthinking things. Yes, you did. Thank you.
Of course. Anything for my wife. Good night now. I'll see you in the morning, alright?
The main chemical induces drowsiness and an urge to sleep. Alright. After Han leaves, you spread out on the mattress, letting sleep take over you. The smell of herbal medicine still gently weaves through the room. Modern paracetamol removed the side effects? Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Oh. What's that noise? I don't like that. You blink awake, heart ticking a little faster. And then another sound follows, a soft groan of wood. Door is being opened, okay. Slowly, just a crack. You stay still, listening. The face is so in our face. Why is it so close? To be fair, it's on the bedside. The darkness stretches thick across the room and you can't see past the doorframe, but you feel it. That prickling weight of being watched. Something is there just beyond the threshold. Or rather, someone? You hold your breath, trying to hear more, but there's nothing. No footsteps, no whisper. Just silence. No, girl, I don't think you're imagining that. I do not think you're imagining that. You turn onto your side, pull the blanket up to your chin. I love how she's like, I'm scared, pulls the blanket up. Because real, same. The room is cold now, your body is tense, but you squeeze your eyes shut and try to let it all fade. You force yourself back to sleep even when that feeling lingers, heavy and quiet in the dark. Was that the demo? To be continued? Oh my god. Dude, they left us hanging at the jump scare? Okay. No, it skips to day 2? Okay. Oh, okay, interesting. I guess they might want to save that for like the not demo parts, right? Which makes sense, I guess. Your eyes gradually open from the sun rays filtering through the window. Your mind and body are slightly exhausted from a restless night.
Good morning, my darling.
Okay. Okay. Since when are you here? The design reminds me of my own tiles. It kinda does, yeah. Sad Sound King. Han's face above the bed startles you. How long have you been here? Han gestures his head towards the tray of food on the desk. I came in to bring you breakfast, but you're still asleep. I don't want to wake you up.
But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy looking at you sleeping so peacefully.
That with the ominous music is not a good combo. He was watching me sleep. I know. Looked it up, and paracetamol and acetaminophen are two different names for the same thing. Yeah, that's what I think they are, I believe. Yes. Different countries use one or the other. Yes, my area uses paracetamol. Now, would you eat breakfast? I made it just for you. So, thank you. Ooh, steamed bun. You know, it's pretty hard to make steamed bun, actually. Like, bao, right? I think I tried making it once and kind of kicked my ass. But damn, making that, I wonder if you like store them. Can you like steam them for a long time? I guess to keep it really hot. Too many US you're using another name just because the world uses a different name. Wait, is the US the only one that doesn't use paracetamol? Wait, what? Really? You suddenly remember what happened last night. Okay. Hey, I couldn't sleep much last night. Something strange happened. What strange thing? Ooh. What if that's just him? What if that was just him? Totally not accusing him. Totally not accusing him. I do remember the orange dude from America was saying something about acetaminophen, and some tweet users had to say, "Foresee people is talking about paracetamol." Only 6 countries call it acetaminophen: the US, Canada, Japan, South Korea, Colombia, and Venezuela. Okay, so the rest of us use paracetamol. Okay. Han, still peeling the paper from underneath the steamed bun, smiled at you nonchalantly. Oh, I will say I never could peel the bottom of like the steamed bun paper perfectly. Like, I always rip it open, and it makes me very sad every time I do that because it's like, you know, it exposes the filling, and I'm like, Is that Twitch ghosting supposed to be there? What Twitch ghosting? Huh? Wait, what is this Twitch ghosting y'all keep talking about? It's kind of freaking me out, I'm not gonna lie. Alert box? Right, I did not notice that. Wait, let me... Hi. Can you refresh? Oh, okay. I think it's good now. The true ghost is from Twitch. You guys are scaring me! Oh, you guys are scaring me for real! But yeah, I could never peel like the bottom part of a steamed bun perfectly. I always like rip the bottom part, and then it would like bring out some of the filling with it, and I would get really annoyed.
Don't worry about that. It was probably Anne, our servant.
We have servants? We have a servant? My exact question, girl! I think that's a universal experience. Aw. Okay. This information feels like a shock to you, as usual it was just you and Han living here. To be fair, kind of expected. I'm not cleaning a mansion by myself, you know, like, I don't think that's happening. Servant hire assassins. Yeah, and we didn't see the servant even once yesterday. Are you sure? Yes, An was a servant for your parents. Now he's still living with us. But why was he here? It tends to go around and cleans hallways at night. Perhaps he accidentally opened your door. Hey, you know what? If you're gonna be like stalking him in the middle of the night, you don't need to blame someone else for that. I'm sorry, that was a joke. That was a terrible one, but that was a joke. But also, that begs the question. Why would he accidentally open the wrong door if he's been serving this household since my parents were alive, right? Like, I don't think that would be an accident. That probably means I am not in my usual room, maybe? Or it's not him. But, I asked him so many times to be careful with the doors, yet he still didn't listen. A hint of annoyance passes Han's face, but is quickly replaced by his returned joyfulness. Yeah, how come we didn't see the servant? I'm gonna open Clue. Do we have an image of the servant? Yes, we do. Don't worry, I'll tell him again. No one should disturb my beautiful wife's sleep. Now eat. He hands you the steamed bun and you take a bite. There's something chalky about the texture of the bun? I don't think steamed buns are supposed to be chalky. He definitely put something on that. Question for ID speakers. When is Kamis 26 Marat and what is WIB? Kamis is Thursday 26, Marat is 26th of March, so it's in 2 days. And WIB is GMT plus 7. Yes, okay. I hope that sorts things out.
Since you finished eating, would you like to go to the garden with me?
Yes! Yes! Take me to the garden. You should have taken me yesterday. Yes! I want garden. Let me see the garden. Let me see the bugs. Besides, it's always been your favorite place in the mansion. Yes, I love gardens. I need to touch grass. It gives you a playful wink.
Think about it as a date.
I just want to see the garden. I'm sorry. I'm not really interested in a date right now. Just let me see the garden. A date? No pressure though. You can decide if you want to go on a date with me or go around the mansion on your own if you wish. Secret. Okay. Secret. Wait, I want to go to the living room. What does the living room look like? Though the offer to go to the garden sounds tempting, your mind is bogged down with another curious thought. What's inside the Lotus Pavilion like? Buns can be chalky if the flower gluten structure wasn't properly developed, or if for some reason it was slime bleached like how tortillas are. Is this secret streamable or... I don't know actually, I don't know yet. I think it is streamable. I don't think it's like... I don't think there's anything that cannot be streamed at the moment, but I can't promise for future stuff. I see. I don't think I've ever had like a chalky steamed bun, but interesting. What's the inside of the Lotus Pavilion like? Sorry, hon. I don't feel like leaving the house today. Oh, why is he sad? He was the one who told me, oh, but you totally never like to leave the house anyway. Why do you want to go out? And now I have to stay in and he's sad. And he's sad. So, like, what do you want? Why is he hurt? What did I say that hurt him? What? Han gazes down as if what you said hurt him. His eyelashes almost touch his cheek, making you instantly regret your decision. But his gentle smile comes back fast. Sudden puppy Han, I know, why is he sad that I want to go to the garden? He probably prepared something, didn't he? He opened up the pocket dimension just for you. Well, I mean, your eyelash would almost touch your cheek if you're like looking down and blinking, right? Of course, I understand. You must still feel unwell. Standing up, he picks up the tray of finished food. Well then, I will go back to work on my ceramic piece for Merchant Lee. Oh, how is that coming along? You said to cover up the awkwardness in the denial of the day. Well, it's coming along, he states plainly, yet you cannot place any emotions behind his words, even when you try. Okay, then. I'll see you later. I'll bring you some medicine before night. Okay, thanks. Right after Han leaves, you go across the hallway to the living room, passing a large foyer. Wow, the mansion is so big it takes a while just to get from one room to another. Why are there so many choices? Sheesh. Oh. I want to see the living room first. Ceramic pieces and stacks of books sit neatly on the wooden shelf. Everything looks organized, almost obsessively so. But one book catches your eye, just slightly off in size compared to the others. Curious, you reach for it. When you open it, you find the pages have been hollowed out. Ah. Yeah, I wanted to see like the living space as well, see if we can find any more clues, and hopefully the servant as well. It's a secret compartment. Inside, a small stack of old letters, each sealed with the same name, Master of the Lotus Pavilion. Parents' letters? Okay. You thumb through them, most seem ordinary, casual notes sent to friends and distant relatives, mundane updates about daily life, but one stands out. The paper is older than the rest, yellowed and dried the edges. The ink faded to a rusty brown. To our dear brother, I'm writing to you with some news. Today my wife gave birth to a girl. How disappointing, we thought to ourselves. We were expecting a boy. A girl is little more than a burden on this family, which is already desperate for an heir. We'll be grieving our shame for a while. Don't expect us at the next family gathering. Is this when they gave birth to me? Sheesh, okay. Okay. Stacks of letters and paper sit neatly on the shelf. Okay, so I don't think we had a very good relationship with our parents. Yeah, patriarchal family much. So I don't know, because I mean they did keep it hidden. I don't know if main character found it before, but either way, that must have stung. Stack of letters and paper sit neatly on the shelf. There seems to be all documents and receipts for purchases from and to the mansion. Just like Han said about selling art to merchants from all over the country. A letter caught your attention. Dear Fuyu, I hope this letter finds you well and that business has been treating you kindly. As you know, the spring auctions have brought in quite a selection, some pieces even I hadn't expected. My contacts in the capital tell me that several rare scrolls may soon surface, which could be of interest to you. Certain collectors are becoming more generous with their offers lately, if you catch my meaning. One particular painting, a landscape in ink and gold, has changed hands twice in the past month. Maybe it's time we had another private viewing. I still remember the last one fondly. In any case, I'll be passing through town before the next market tide. Naturally, I'd love to talk more, perhaps over wine and roasted duck. Great things are happening, old friend, and I wouldn't want you to miss them. Forgive my sudden excitement, but I have a feeling something rare is coming soon. Of course, discretion is always appreciated in these matters. Remember, the right piece at the right time can change everything. You understand these things better than most. Once I arrive, I'll bring a few samples you may enjoy examining. Until then, keep your eyes open and your doors unlocked. I mean, if they're this traditional, would they want their daughter to give even more shame marrying a penniless artist? Right? That was my question too. That was my question too, because they're big enough to be worried about not having an heir, right? Why would they, allow this marriage to happen with this random ass artist? Like, sure, he might be good at art, but like, I don't know. It doesn't sound like her family is a merchant. Are they? I don't know. Business have been treating you kindly. Uh-huh. Oh, oh. That's true. They might be in the art collecting business. That's true. Like curation and stuff. Then I guess having an artist to patronize would be different than letting your daughter marry said artist though, but I don't know. I don't know how desperate they are for an heir, right? Flip the gender and you'd have the average family attitude in West Africa where families are traditionally matriarchal. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I've never heard of that, but that's interesting. Pretty rare to find. You reread the letter, eyebrows furrowed. Something about it keeps tugging at your mind. The tone, the phrasing. It's strange, almost too pointed. Wait. You know what would be a crazy thought? So we are selling stuff to Lee, right? That's what I'm catching? Are we the bad guys? Is what I'm saying? Are we keeping this poor man here permanently? Are we the bad guys? Have we considered that? Are we selling his artworks without crediting him? I don't know. Oh, what? Then it clicks. Your eye stirs to the start of each line. Woo! Okay. Okay, totally not creepy at all. In what way? In what way are you coming for me? Like, in a well-intentioned way, or like I'm gonna kick your ass? But yeah, for folks who can't read it very clearly, it says, "I am coming for you." Totally not ominous. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Emotionally is coming for me. What does that mean exactly? The desk is arranged with elegant care, white porcelain cups and a matching teapot. Each piece is delicate and refined, judging by the craftsmanship. This one's Bihan's work. Isn't everything in his house that is ceramic like his stuff? Like stuff that he made, not his necessarily. You settle onto the cushioned chair, running your fingers along the smooth surface of one cup, admiring its beauty. Why is it a mug? I don't think it should be a mug at this time period, but maybe that's just me. Then something nudges at your curiosity. You turn the cup in your hand and glances at the bottom. There's something imprinted in the bottom of it. Etched faintly into the porcelain is a mark, not part of the design. PNG mug. The pattern reads. Oh, we're getting parts of the code now. Okay. So 18 is E. H is 83. And 65 is 0. Okay, we can start piecing this. This is E. H. $65 is O. I can make some guesses already. Bought from Shopee. I don't think Shopee existed just yet. I'm gonna guess 74 might be T. So my current guess is U blank the blank. I think so. I'm gonna guess the second word might be R. Question mark. So wait, let me just write this down. 29 is R. Yeah, that is an E as well. Yeah. You are the something. Would it be a spoiler if I just started filling this in? Might be a little more exposed than the average person coming from the youth, but West Africa has a tradition of tracing lineage by the mother's line. Oh, matrilineal, okay. The mother is usually the breadwinner of the family or most important person in the community. Countries like Senegal, Guinea have more women in politics than men. Oh, interesting. 29 is R. Do we have another R? This is... Do we know what 92 is? We do not know what 92 is. Oh no, I know what this does already. Oh, okay, okay, wait. Ooh. I think, I might be wrong on this. I might be jumping the gun in here, but I think the code on the scroll earlier says you are the creator. Okay, that... Who is the you here? Is it us? Or is it Han? And he's using our name? Is this like a ghost creator kind of situation? Or is it a more abstract, what's that Greek myth? Pygmalion situation? We'll see. You stand up and walk towards the foyer. While admiring the beautifully arranged, if slightly strange foyer, you jolt with your eyes narrow on the ground. Muddy footprints stretch from where you stand, exiting the room, a stark contrast even against the dark wooden floor. Those are some very modern footprints. Speaking of Shopee, one of the artists I met in the con with the coolest art style ever apparently has a Shopee store, so I wishlisted a shirt I want to buy and then went hanging out with friends. And I looked now and the store was gone. No! Oh, that's unfortunate. No. This isn't dirt. Does it feel more like clay? Curious, you follow the trail of footprints down the hallway to the entrance of the room. This must be the library. That jump scared me. That jump scared me. Oh my god, the squeaking noises. You reach out to push. I think that should be the door open, right? But yes. But SFS. Oh, to try to ask where it went. Oh, I do hope it'll come back. But I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with asking either, like, as long as you're polite about it. But yeah, that SFX jump scared me, man. Pain lasted through your head like lightning before your hand touches the door handle. The dizziness unbalances you, your knees give out beneath you. How does he even know? How does he know this? Strong arms catch you just before you hit the ground.
Darling, are you okay?
Oh, okay. Where did he come from, exactly? Seems like you've exhausted yourself. He steadies you. Don't forget you're still recovering. Let's go back to your room to rest. But you look back at the library door, but Han seems to pay no attention to your gesture. He guides you towards your bedroom and you're too weak to resist. His gesture's firm but gentle.
How are you feeling, darling?
Bad? Well, it's a summary. I feel dizzy and the headache is making it hard to breathe.
That's the sign to take your medicine. Here.
Am I just drinking this like once a day? Han reaches for the ball of medicine from the desk. Its herbal smoke dissipates into the room's air. You stare at the bowl, your chest uneasy, not just from the headache, but from the fact that you have to take this medicine again. Wait. Before we do this, I actually... How do I load? It's just like the fantasy from Road to Ever. I hate that I know what you're talking about. I hate that I know what you're talking about. Oh. Wait, how do I open the load menu? Okay, so I say that. I wanna load. I wanna try go to the foyer first. Is it just gonna show me the... No, it's not. Did you play that before? No, but I saw people playing it, and I saw a lot of people talking about the Samantha soup. That is very funny. I do want to play it though. It seems like a really fun and, you know, silly game. And I love my C-dramas. I'm not gonna lie. I love my C-dramas. Okay, we got more stuff. Why is there a bucket here? The water here looks kind of muddy. You stand still, admiring the delicate scroll on the wall. Beautiful chrysanthemum painting. Your eyes noted the small script at the bottom of the painting. I was correct. I am a smart gal. We do get a letter that isn't in the code, so I'm just gonna write that down for now. 36 equals D. Yeah, palette dramas, they're so crazy sometimes. I love them. These vases are so beautiful. But yet again, they have chrysanthemum flowers on them. While admiring the beautifully arranged, if slightly strange foyer, you jolt when your eyes narrow on the ground. Okay, we got the same part here. Hopefully back before stream ends. Have to leave for a bit, no worries. And yeah, we'll see. Good luck with whatever it is you need to do, Money, and thanks for coming along. I will want to go back. I kind of want to see the garden. I want to see the garden. Continue. Let's go see the garden. You peek through the window, the sun is shining. Birds lazily chirp from the garden walls. It's the kind of weather that seems to nudge you gently outside. Besides, your gaze falls on Han today. Again. Sorry, I am not reading this right. The joy in his eyes make him almost resemble a puppy, and it would feel like a shame to turn down someone who's been so nice to you. Let's go. Oh, garden. Okay, garden. Han guides you through the hallway towards the entrance from the lobby. As you walk, your mind quietly tries to absorb your surroundings, the layout of the mansion, the way the corridors twist and connect. Though your memory is inaccessible at the moment, something about all of it feels terribly familiar. Don't fall for the nice guys. No. We'll see. What if we're just being a little bit too you know, cautious? I don't know. We'll see. As if your body knows, even if your mind doesn't, that yes, you do live here in this Lotus Pavilion. Speaking of which, why is it called the Lotus Pavilion, Han? You turn to him, asking just as you step into the garden. Only nice guy summer user chat. All I've seen around the house are chrysanthemum decorations. Oh, that. Well, before your parents passed, they used to decorate the place with lotuses. I heard your mother especially loved them, but... Han hesitates. His eyes shift towards you, studying your reaction. After they pass, I personally asked the servant to change everything because you like chrysanthemums. Do I? Do I though? Do I actually like chrysanthemums, or are you just making this shit up? Or, you know, are you worried that like the lotus would like chalk my memories? I don't know. That's a strange thing to do. I'm bisexual. Just because of me, isn't that a little disrespectful to the previous owners? To your parents? He gives a small shake of his head. No, I don't think so. If your parents were alive, I'm sure they would have approved in a heartbeat because... He turns to you fully now. His hair catches the sunlight, strands glowing like gold. Isn't that proof that I love their daughter very, very much? Oh my god, I just realized it's Hazel EP. Hi, welcome. Is he for real? But I don't know. I don't know. I've never played this game, King. But that is an interesting response to what he just said. Because I think normally you would say it's proof that they love you very much, that they would change all this decoration for you. But he didn't say that. Hello, Diva. Hello, Diva. How are you doing? The wife and player could be anyone, exactly. wife is gender neutral. Oh. But yeah, that is such an interesting response to that question, because I think, you know, if we didn't go to the living room first, right? If we didn't go to the living room, we wouldn't have known that her parents are disappointed in not getting like a male heir, right? We wouldn't know that. So when you come here, you would expect him. You wouldn't expect him to say this. By game design, yeah. His eyes meet yours, bright and unwavering. Your throat tightens into a small knot. You're not sure how to respond. And yet your chest flutters. Something in you recognizes the sincerity in his eyes, whether you want to or not. Oh, I just had a terrible... thought. The red is very red. Yeah, it's all red and blue in here. You're seeing a lot of red, you know? If you catch my drift. Is this a murder mystery? Unsure? I suspect there is a murder or two, but I have no proof. Because, you know, supposedly our parents died because of a mystery illness on the same day at the same time. So I'm a little, you know... The blue and red shows is spy. But, I just had a terrible thought. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm not gonna say anything about it just yet. The murders are off-screen. Pre-player login. Feels like it is designed to intentionally invoke unsettling feeling. Exactly, yes. Oh, it's so interesting that you can ask him, do you? I'm sorry, I'm being mean to him. I'm being so mean to him. I just need to unpack what his motives are, right? The blue is also very blue. You curl your survival instincts. Well, if he can give me a sincere answer, then that would confirm some things, right? And instantly you feel a little silly for even asking. From everything you've seen so far, how gently Han speaks to you, how careful he cares for you, it's clear that he means what he says. Does he, though? What does this guy even think love is, right? That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking, because I need to be aware of what his idea of quote-unquote love is, right? My survival instincts are bad, I know. That's why I'm not doing this in real life. Of course, silly. That's why I'm so happy you agreed to go on a date with me today. I would love to spend every second of my life by your side. If only I didn't have to meet deadlines for my ceramic commissions. Oh, real. Real. Very real about the commissions. Oh, I feel that one. He lets out a light sigh and glances at the tea tray already set on the table, inviting. Steam curls into the air, its warmth blending with scents of fresh grass. It's the Ikemen who are basset lying through their tea. See what I'm saying? The expressions, I like this a lot. Hell yeah. Okay. You both sit down at the bamboo table and Han reaches for the teapot. With practiced grace, he tilts it towards your cup with one hand, while the other gently holds his sleeve back to keep it from getting in the way. By the way, Hazel, but this game is free. And even the final version, I believe, is going to be free. The only thing that's going to be paid is the DLC. But if you want to support the creators, they do have a Kickstarter, which is already, fulfilled. So pretty safe in that way. But yeah, you quietly watch him, momentarily dazed by how skillful he moves. Like the tea itself is just an expression of his artistry. No different from the ceramics scattered beautifully throughout the house. The serene scene calms you, but before long, curiosity crashes into your thoughts like waves against a still shore. Han, would you tell me more about yourself? I want to get to know you. Please have him be shirtless in the DLC. I think he might be. Me? There's nothing interesting about me, really. He says it casually, still focused on pouring the tea, not meeting your eyes. That's not true. You're clearly a talented artist. You must have interesting stories. I'm so happy that you think so. That you think I'm a good artist. His eyes curves to thin crescents, and his smile stretches from ear to ear. You know, the entire time I'm playing this, the only thing that just keeps playing in my brain is that message in our room that says you are the creator. And now it is doubly suspicious that he's so happy about us liking his art. Is it even his art? Do we just think it's his art? What is going on here? Yet you can still detect a faint trace of unease on his face, though he quickly smooths it out. What do you want to know? Ooh, I have a lot of saves. My ZZZ app just plays that voice line. Creator, remind me. No, for real, for real. Ooh. The H in the hand stands for stands for Kruger, and the N stands for impact. Oh my god. My childhood? A flicker of surprise crosses his face, like the question caught him off guard. Well, I guess someone's childhood shapes a big part of who they are. I just want to understand you better. He glances at you for a moment, then turns his gaze to a far-off point, as if sorting through memories he'd rather leave untouched. Let's... And his last name is Stockholm! Yo! Oh my god. Let's just say it wasn't great. At least not by normal standards. How come? I had a brother. He was everything my parents could have asked for. Sharp, talented, disciplined. He excelled at sportsmanship and literature, the two things in their eyes that made a man proper. And then there was me. All I ever wanted to do was make art. His lips curve into a faint smile, one that doesn't reach his eyes. So that kind of implies that the other smile is somewhat genuine. Interesting. They didn't think much of me. Eventually, they cut me out of the inheritance completely. That's not making a good case for you, buddy. That's not making a good case for you, buddy. And then you decided to marry a rich girl with a mansion and possibly kill her parents. And now she's amnesiac. And you know, I don't think this is going well for you. I'm just saying. Because now we know you are actually a broke artist, right? There was a time, I suppose, people would have called me a madman. I drank too much too early. Locked myself in my room for days just making art, talking to it. I used to imagine it coming to life because I was that lonely. Two broke artists sitting on a tree? Oh, Rio. Oh, Rio. His voice softens, and when he looks back at you, his eyes seem to shimmer in the sunlight. But I stopped being lonely the moment I met you. When we married, it felt like the sun had finally come out after years of storms. You became my light, the moon to my endless night. Since then, I'd promised myself I'd be better. For you, for us. So basically, how does every artist ever? Maybe not this lovesick, but otherwise broke and running on deadlines. Yeah. drinking a lot of mysterious drink to keep them awake and alive to meet deadlines. Yeah. Sincerity in his voice, the rawness of his gaze, it all strikes as something deep in your chest. Han takes a calm sip of tea and lets out a quiet sigh.
Sorry if that felt heavy. I don't really like talking about the past. Unless it's a memory we share.
The medicine you've been drinking is his Kool-Aid. They have a hot voice actor. Yes, amazing voice acting. And I think with the full version, they do, they do plan to have it fully voice acting, which is exciting. It's super exciting. He can poison me. Real. His story lingers in your chest like a warm ember. It makes you feel lighter somehow, closer to him. This is what you know about Han so far. He's your husband, he's gentle, attentive, a talented artist with a tragic human past that shaped human past. Why would you write it like that? That shaped him into someone sincere and kind. All of it makes you feel more at ease in his care.
But we're not here just to talk about the past, are we? Your mind is still recovering. We should be doing things to relax it. Like this.
Daisy, not a chrysanthemum. So I guess the crown daisy is, in the chrysanthemum family, so I guess that's close enough. I don't know. As opposed to an eldritch horror path, I need a Lovecraftian husbando in my life. God, I love a good old Lovecraftian husbando too. He crouches and plucks a small cluster of daisy flowers from the garden path.
Do you know how to make a flower hairpin?
No. Here. You really are crafty. The double meaning in that one. You're genuinely impressed. The way he shapes the tiny blossoms into something so graceful feels effortless. Natural.
Now, your turn.
Whoa, hey, shoot. You press your lips together, focusing intently as you try to mimic the way his fingers moved. But your own flower pin ends up a bit uneven, a little lopsided and clumsy. Sorry, this really isn't my forte. But instead of disappointment, Han beams at you.
It's perfect. Come on, put it in my hair.
Oh, we're putting the pins on his hair, okay. Love the twist. He gestures to his ear expectantly. No, it's so ugly. It's not worthy of your beautiful hair.
Don't say that. I'm not worthy of any gift my beloved wife.
Oh god, they both are just...
Put it on.
I could see it very funny if this was all like legit and totally not creepy and totally not a yandere love story, that they would be the kind to be like saying sorry to each other forever. You hesitate, reaching out towards his soft silky hair with careful fingers, afraid to mess it up. But as soon as the crooked flower pin brushes against him, Han's eyes lift to yours. Like we are third wheeling? A little bit, but isn't that the point? Isn't that the point? You freeze. Then he speaks, voice quiet.
Can you touch me with your hand?
That is interesting phrasing, but yeah, but pardon? Your hand still hovers in the air, suspended, but the look in his eyes, soft, longing, almost desperate, pins you in place.
I really miss your touch.
Do you have to phrase it that way, sir? Can you be more specific? I already have 2 rows of saves. That's crazy. That's like 10 saves. In what way? Oh, I don't know. Mushroom Cryptid riding on top of Cthulhu on trips to the grocery store. Hell yeah. Maybe I should try out Sucker for Love at this point. Deny? Do you want me to deny, or are you criticizing me for putting my mouse there? Just for clarification. It's not even midnight yet, and there are servants around. Okay. Yeah, there are servants around. Maybe not right now. You know how and E thinks this. Oh no! And denial play. There's a reason it's called 2 a.m. fun time, not 2 p.m. Exactly. It's not even lunchtime yet. You slowly withdraw your hand. His request feels sudden, even though just moments ago you'd felt the distance between you shrinking. Sorry. Anything that involves touch still feels too soon, at least until your memories return. If it was refused, it would be better, but denies a very specific image. Oh no. He lowers his gaze.
I'm sorry for asking. That wasn't very gentlemanly of me. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Please, forgive me.
Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. I'm committing to this route. He gives a small apologetic bow. No, it's alright. Really, I'm just not ready yet. My memories.
Don't worry. I completely understand.
He offers you a gentle smile that was tinged with a quiet sorrow.
Like I said, I have all the patience in the world. I'll wait as long as it takes for your memories to return. And even if they don't, I'll do everything I can to make you fall in love with me again. No problem.
Han fell into the oldest trap in the book, Han holding his ultimate act of lewd. Oh my god, there's hand holding in this game. Oh. This last word is totally not ominous at all. And if they don't, that's fine. I'll do everything I can to make you fall in love with me again? I don't think my reply would be thank you for understanding. You know what? I will say Fuyu. The main character is very good at keeping her expressions in check, because I think if I was in her position, I would already be making like all sorts of funny faces at this point. Just fall in love. Hey, no broken vase just yet. Just saying. Of course, thank you for being here today with me. Just us talking like this makes me very happy and grateful. Too bad, I must return to the studio now. Feel free to wander around the mansion. Just be careful, your body is still weak. I'll bring you some medicine later. Pregnant art of him now. Hey, he said he would do anything to make us happy, right? I'm just saying. Yes, the vase is still whole. It is still in our bedside, 70 meters away from our faces as we sleep. Hey, like if you nudge a little, I'm sure it would fall, right? Curious about the lotus pond, you step closer to its edge. So, there are still some lotuses left in the mansion after all. The vibrant pink blooms sway gently on the water, their colors glowing under the sun. Replace Han with Doppler, and the first thing I want to do is sleep in a bed comfy and richer than mine. Real. Oh my god. That has to be a king-size bed, right? Oh, imagine. You become lost in the sight until a sudden creak breaks the quiet. From across the pond, something stirs. Your eyes snap towards it. Something small, blue and white, moving. Is that a doll? Its scurry is jerky, almost unnatural, tucking behind the thick reeds before you can get a better look. You instinctively move around the pond, trying to follow, heart racing. Okay, totally not creepy. Doll? Ceramic doll. It's a ceramic doll, and it's walking around. See, this is what I'm worried about. By the time you reach the other side, it's gone. Nothing remains except the rustling of bushes where it vanished. You push aside the leaves, searching, but there's no trace, as if it was never there. Panting, you look down at your hand. There's a swatch on your palm, dark, damp, almost like mud? The parents are the dolls? No, it's not just mud, it's thicker, grainy. Clay. I must have touched the ground at some point. Should you go wash it off or continue to walk around? Ooh. Okay, yeah. I'm so glad they gave us like a million save slots, because I am using them like crazy. Is the living room gonna give us the same thing? Still bothered by the doll you saw, you let your feet wander inside the mansion until you find the living room. Here, a foyer connects the spaces with neatly arranged decorations. You stand carefully, observing the surroundings. The many safes is just perfect for me. A bucket of muddy water on the desk. How strange. On the wall, beautiful scrolls made with expensive-looking silk cover the wall. Scenery and flower motifs painted on them. You notice the signature on the bottom of the scroll. Your name. Did I make these paintings? They're beautiful. Yet something doesn't feel right. The signatures, the poems written on them are neat and even, definitely of someone who is right-handed. That's a stark contrast to the writing I saw in my diary yesterday. You look down to your hands again, you're definitely right-handed, which means that you might actually be the creator of these paintings. While you're bothered by that thought, a pain erupts from inside your skull, and we get our headache again. Okay. Yes, this part is the same. He lets go of you gently and retrieves a small porcelain bowl from the nearby stone table. Since when was that there? The dark herbal liquid swirls slowly inside. Here, take this before your fever gets worse. Looking at the medicine, questions swirl in your mind again. Ooh. Doll? Tempted between doll and handwriting. The writing on the desk, there's something wrong with it. What are you talking about? Han's face remains calm, too calm. His soft smile still blooms gently like it always does. Unchanging, serene. The headache presses deeper, like a vice tightening against your skull. It makes it harder to think, harder to stay grounded. They're written by someone left-handed, but I've seen my paintings on the wall. I'm right-handed. You lift your hand instinctively, almost as if to prove it to yourself. You were left-handed before the accident? Perhaps the damage got— No, that's not true. You snap, cutting him off before he can finish. You don't even realize how loud your voice has gotten. The words just burst out, raw and sharp. No accident can change someone's natural writing habit. Not like that, not something so deeply ingrained. Han worriedly looks at you. Please take the medicine first and we can talk. But your body aches. Your head is pounding. Your throat burns raw with every breath. The pit in your stomach grows heavier, not just from illness, but from something deeper. A creeping dread. No, I won't take it. I don't trust you. Huh. Okay, I didn't realize that was an option. With what little strength you have, you swing your arm out and knock the ball out of his hands. It crashes to the ground with a sharp crack. The medicine splashes out in a dark puddle across the stone. He flinches, frozen in place, staring at the shattered porcelain. Then... Oh. Okay, the dizziness is real. I am seeing stuff. A sharp blinding pain erupts in your throat as if it has swollen shut all at once. You gasp, but no air comes. Your eye widen in panic as you claw weakly at your neck. The world blurs, your knee buckled beneath you. Oh my god, are we actually dying? You collapse. He catches you before you hit the stone, but your limbs are already limp. Your head lolls against his chest, eyes staring blankly past him. No. He lowers you to the ground, his hand trembling as he cradles your face. Your lips moving slightly, trying to form words, but your throat is completely closed? But why is my throat closed? What does that have to do with the headache? All that comes out is a faint, wet rasp. Your vision is fading fast now, dark at the edges. Intense allergy? From not drinking the medicine? What are we allergic to? Are we allergic to clay? Because that's the only thing that I can think of that we've been in contact with that might cause an allergy. Or something in the clay or something. So is the medicine like antihistamines? Okay, we did. We did. I think we're dead. I think I killed us. Sorry, chat. His voice breaks into a sob. He presses his forehead against yours, shaking. You were supposed to be safe here. You were supposed to let me protect you. He pulls you into his arm, rocking you back and forth in the cold stone floor, his tears falling fast and silent onto your... Okay, yeah, I killed us. Oops. Maybe it's like an immunosuppressant, the herbal thing. That makes sense, yeah. Sheesh, isn't this a little bit too real after my intense allergic month? Around him, the smooth medicine spreads in a quiet dark stain. We did. Okay. Okay, let's not do that this time. Let's pick something else. A doll? I don't understand what you're talking about. Huh? What do you mean? Keep experiencing your medical history. Oh no, this was me loading a save. Medicine? Huh. Do I ask about the medicine? No? Did I lock myself in here? No, I think my only option was the handwriting. Yeah, I think our only option is the handwriting, unless Lotus Pavilion? Oh my god! Merchant Lee? No, yeah, I think we're locked in to this ending. Wait. Okay. Let's try a different save then. Let's go to the bathroom first, maybe. Oh, I think clay is gross. Okay. You notice buckets of clean water readily prepared in the corner of the bathroom. One must have prepared this for me. After filling the tub, you take off your clothes and submerge yourself in water. The coolness envelops you, easing the summer heat and the tension in your shoulders. You relax. In the corner of your eye, you notice a shovel hanging on the wall? Strange, why is there a shovel here? To dig a couple graves, maybe? Why am I kidding? It's probably to dig up clay, am I right? You shrug. Who knows? It would be too much to have things super organized all the time. You start scrubbing the clay on your skin with a loofah made from a dried squash. I have one of those. I love those. They're so squishy and silly, huh? No matter what you do, the clay does not disappear. What the hell? You scrub harder, panicking. Get off me. You're determined to scrub even harder until the loofah scratches you and then scrapes you. Are we clay? Exactly. I'm drowning in the bathtub? Okay, cool. And we die again. Do you know about the series Saga of Tanya the Evil? Main character has an epic monologue about the usefulness of shovels? What? Okay. The water around you is still clear. It seems like you were dreaming? You blink rapidly, heart pounding, the clay on your skin gone. No blood, no dirt, just your bare, clean skin. Was that a nightmare? You sigh deeply, pressing a hand to your chest to steady your breath. Slowly, you rise from the tub and reach for the towel. The fabric brushes softly against your skin as you dry yourself off, your fingers still trembling from the lingering panic. As you move to grab your robe, something on the wall catches your attention. Beautifully painted scrolls line the tiled walls. Their silk fabric smooth and rich with color, detailed scenes of mountains, gardens in bloom, birds and flights, and elegant deer. You step closer, eyes drawn to the bottom of the corner of each scroll. There in elegant calligraphy is a name. Your name. Again, it's my name. These paintings are beautiful, even the calligraphic characters are neat as if drawn by someone masterful. Were these made by me? See, this is kinda ringing alarm bells. Watching Bell boxing ties? Oh no. See, this is ringing alarm bells like, is he our ghost painter? Or is it the other way around? If this is that kind of situation, right? Or is this a two artist kind of thing? You said the shovel monologues in the DM, okay. Huh. If those paintings you saw were truly yours, you must have been a wonderful painter. I thought that notion is something that deserves to be celebrated. You hate yourself for not remembering anything about your past, about the person you were. There's death in the game? Yeah. Yeah, there's death in the game. I didn't want to drink my meds and my throat started closing up and I died. I died by allergy. What if those memories will never come back? Would you forever lose the version of yourself from before the accident? Oh, the squeaky door! That gets me every time, man. That gets me every time. As you enter the bedroom, a familiar figure has been waiting for you. Han, what are you doing here? I'm here to bring you medicine. Han raises up the bowl of medicine in his hand. You cast a slow gaze towards the window where the sun rays have waned into a glowy red sunset. I guess it's time already. Han slowly approaches you. How was your day? Did you have fun exploring? Fun? Sure. Your mind drifts off the event. Okay, so if we didn't wash our hand, we would just die? Are we actually allergic to clay? Is that what that is? Isn't that the what? Okay. Your mind drifts into the events earlier today. It was a strange day at the least, and you've become even more confused. What's wrong? You look unwell. Well, it's just you really want to ask Han. We'll make another save here. Uh-oh, wait, what? Okay, okay, okay. Tall? No? Inquire? Okay, okay. There's nothing I can ask him! There's nothing I can ask him. Oh no. Am I supposed to do something before that? Did I miss something? Was I an artisan? Okay, okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, okay, I was freaking out for a second. You blurt out, determined to learn about your past. Oh, he doesn't like that? A hint of uneasiness passes Hunt's face. Why do you ask? The paintings on the wall, they're so beautiful. If I were the one who made them, I'm allowed to know that. I see. Yes, of course, you were a talented painter. Hunt smiles. I adored your... So many things, Queen! I know! I know, I know. I adored your art so much. You expected a longer answer from him, but that seems to be the end of his comment. Why is the fact that me being an artist uncomfortable for him? Why didn't you mention it before? Well, I thought I shouldn't overwhelm you with too much information and let your memory naturally recover, to not cause you a headache. Right. Speaking of which, it's time to take your medicine. He brings up the ceramic bowl up. He brings the ceramic bowl up and blows on the steam coming out of it. Maybe just lead paint poisoning? Maybe. It could be. Wait. Ow. Let me reposition myself. Okay. Your headache will get worse if you don't drink it before it cools, so it has to be warm. You glue your gaze into the medicine bottle. Your mind is still bothered by Han's vague answers and still has so many more questions you want to believe that he's right. Dwelling too much on the past will cause nothing but stress and anxiety. You nod, accept his bowl, and drink it. The bitter liquid runs down your throat, the scent of herbs gradually absorbed by your senses. A flowy, comfortable feeling spreads through your body, easing the tension you just had in your forehead. Han gently takes the bowl from you. You did a good job, darling. He smiles. Do not take those meds! It's too late! Did you know lacquerware poisoning? What? Lacquerware poisoning? I know about cashew poisoning, but... Now, why don't you get some rest? We can spend more time together tomorrow. I have some work I need to take care of tonight. The moment Han leaves the room, you flop onto the mattress, letting the coolness of the blanket devour your whole body. Your mind runs wild with several questions and suspicions, memories that don't align. Paintings that feel both yours and not yours, and the ever-present bitterness of the medicine. Thoughts churn restlessly until they tangle and blur, tugging at you with quiet whispers. Your mind, still tangled in doubt, finally exhausts itself and slips into a nice, mellow sleep. I played this game before. Okay, so one thing that I note here is that whenever we have these screens, like the asking questions one, there's only one real answer. And there's not really like a lot of penalty for screwing up. Kinda wanna try to see what happens if I don't follow him into the garden and I just collapse. Yeah, this should bring me to sleep, right? Okay. Oh, another one! In the stillness of the night, a faint sound stirs you from sleep. Your eyes blink open, adjusting to the darkness. Oh, not again. The door to your room groans as it slowly begins to open. Who's there? From where you lay, you can just make out a sliver of movement. A small shadow casts across the wooden floor, stretching closer. Your breath catches. It's a ceramic doll, the one you saw in the garden. Okay, creepy doll moving. I don't think you seem to be an enemy. You start to push yourself up, heart thudding. But the moment you meet its hollow gaze, it begins to tremble. Oh! Eh? With a violent shudder, the doll splinters apart, exploding into hundreds of jagged clay fragments that scatters across the floor like broken teeth. You freeze, chest tight, pulse racing. What should you do? Huh. I'm gonna inspect it. So sure. You throw the blanket off and step out of bed, your legs shaky beneath you. Each step towards the shadow doll feels heavy like you're wading through a dream. But when you reach it, you freeze. There's nothing. No doll. No broken pieces scattered across the floor. You blink in confusion, your hand reaching out to touch the smooth wood of the floor, half expecting it to crumble beneath your fingers. There's no trace that anything was here. Bro, oh, okay, totally not creepy at all. Okay, I wanna try what if we don't go to the garden, right? Wait, I think we had a save for this. That's not the one that I want. Oh, man. Was it this one? Yeah, I'll just explore the living room again. Okay, we've gone through this, so I'm just gonna skip through it. Save, exactly. Oh, traditional lacquerware is made from the urushi tree, which is also known for as the Chinese lacquer tree. It contains urushiol, which is a mild toxin, and so does cashews. Okay, interesting. Okay, okay. Coming for you is so ominous. Okay, we've been through
Darling,
here.
are you okay? How are you feeling, darling?
I feel some similarities with Silent Hill F. Oh yeah, I understand your meaning. Yes, I also feel that a little bit.
That's the sign to take your medicine. Here.
We haven't been to the foyer yet. We have, I think. That's the part with the where you can examine the bucket. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, it was that safe. Okay. Can I ask what's in this medicine?
What do you mean? It's the medicine for your headache.
But you never told me what ingredients were in it. Okay. Okay, totally not suspicious at all. Though we're husband and wife, there are certain recipes I need to keep for myself, aren't there? My medicine? That involves me! If you're my husband, you should be telling me what you're feeding me, right? No? What do you mean you're keeping it for yourself? Why? Hound winks at you playfully, but it comes across as if he's trying to hide something because he is. Because he is hiding something. You frown. Not when it comes to the medicine your wife is taking.
I was just teasing. Of course I can tell you what's in it. But after you take it,
He's bargaining.
I don't want my darling to be in pain.
He's bargaining and it's making me very sus. You notice him using that word a couple of times before, but only now you have the capacity to process it, given how close you two are sitting. Yeah, if I'm... You know, I gotta know, like, if I'm asking, hey, what are you cooking for lunch? And they're like, I don't want to tell you, then I'm gonna be a bit like, huh? Okay, you promise?
Yeah, I promise.
The medicinal liquid quickly flows through you, easing the ache you had in your upper body. Your shoulders relax and your breath becomes even. Good girl. Han smiles nonchalantly while putting the bowl down on the desk. The medicine is made from sighing willow, night blossom, sardus berries, and ember root. How come I know none of these ingredients? As if recognizing your confused expression, Han says, "These are all exotic ingredients from the western region. Their names might sound strange, but what's important is it works wonderfully, don't you think?" You flush again, unsure if it's because of the gesture he made or because of how close you two were and how flawless his complexion is in the waning light casting through the window, or it's because the medicine is making you feel funny. As long as the medicine works. Han's eyes linger on you with a thoughtful, caring expression. What medicine is this traditional Chinese medicine? Answer, I know, right? You don't have to worry too much about the logistic of things because you have me, but I want to be involved. I want to worry about the logistics of things. Aren't we supposed to be partners? You know? Made a promise your parents to you to myself that I would take care of you so you don't even have to touch the smallest chore in this household. I don't need you to do that. We can share household chores. Like, it's fine, dude. Speaking of which, would you allow me to wash your hair tonight? Wash my hair? Yes, you used to love me washing your hair. You always said your hair is long and you hate doing it yourself, and I always offered to help. Maybe me doing it will help you recover your memory. Games in Japanese looking silver-haired man with nice guy tendencies. Missing the red eyes for once, though. Realizing he has a point, you have no response but to nod. I got given some traditional medicine and they don't give medicine list, really? Han offers you a hand, realizing your slightly confused look.
You don't expect me to wash your hair in the bedroom, do you? The bedroom is for other things, you know?
Okay, to be fair with Foxmass, he's actually Japanese. This one is vaguely East Asian, that's true. And like, I guess the OG guy didn't even have white hair until he turned into Funny Foxman, right? Sephiroth one-winged angel plays. That one too. He winks at you. So you can be playful. That's interesting, because I feel like all the time he's been like worryingly polite. I love how the description is like trying to make this like cute and romantic, but the music is like dun 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 dun. I didn't play Final Fantasy, but I don't think Sephiroth is a nice guy. Oh. Wait here. Han quickly fills up the bathtub with buckets of water. The air in the bathroom gently distorts from the hot steam. What other things? You know what other things. You don't need me to spell it out, do you? You may or may not be surprised at how many people want him as husband, no. I mean, not that surprising. Han quickly fills up the bathtub with... Okay, wait, I've read that. The water's ready. You can get it now. Huh? I thought we were just washing my hair. I guess we're washing everything. Okay. You're in a daze until Han's voice calls to you. Oh, okay. You look down at your clothing, realizing that taking a bath means you have to remove your clothes. Your hands clumsily untie the belt your throat knots as if you're swallowing clay. Interesting choice of words there, swallowing clay. Han steps forward and halts in front of you. He looks from above. The shadow from the night covers half his face, but you can still see his smirk.
You want me to help?
requires full expansion pack DLC. It's not out yet. I love how there's an option in the DLC where you can tease him back, but I'm good. I'm keeping my distance for now. I need to see what's going on. I mean, yes, I know that I just mean separatists on a red flag nice guy. I don't remember him drugging a character and saying it's because I love you. Are we a clay homunculus? Exactly. That has been my question the whole time. One of us is a clay homunculus, I think. And I can't tell who, to be honest, at this point. It's kind of hard to tell. But we definitely see those moving little clay creatures. And we have that incident with the hand having clay and us freaking the hell out of it. And important to note that when we didn't drink the medicine, it's like our throat is the first thing that closed up. Like, I could kind of interpret that as like, you know, the clay drying out or something like that. I don't know. Are we a clay homunculus? Maybe. Thank you, though. Your mind insists it's something you should do on your own even if he is your husband. But it seems your heart doesn't agree. And he also said that thing with... See, this is why I said this might be like a Pygmalion kind of situation, because he also said that thing about like, you know, I used to talk to my art and I kind of wished it would come to life, which raised a couple eyebrows for me as well. Han hasn't moved his darkened eyes from you. His smile lingers lazy as if your embarrassment is amusing him. And he steps closer, close enough that you can feel his breath on your skin. And with that familiar honey-drip voice, he tilts his head and asks,
Are you sure, darling? You're still not well. Shouldn't I take care of you?
Your voice catches. He raises his hand. This is the end of the demo. Okay. Wait. Was that the... Okay. No, I don't want to overwrite my save. I want to try the other path. Wait, continue. I want to know what he says about this. Why do I need to keep taking this? Season 12 of Typhoon has a protagonist which is a homunculus literally grown from a vat? Bit apocrypha? Oh, like about Typhoon, okay. What do you mean? It's just, I don't understand why I have to keep taking this medicine every day. What kind of sickness do I have? I told you, you damaged your head from the fall, and this medicine will help with your headache. He's right. Anytime I take the medicine, my headache instantly ceases. But there's something that still tugs at your mind. My memory loss, when will I recover? Noticing your bothered face, Han asks.
Why? Is there something wrong? Am I not taking care of you well enough?
No, that's not it. I want my memory back, you know?
I can only imagine how frustrated you are, but we have so much time together. I will fill you in with memories. Our memories, and try to create new memories with you.
Ooh, they should have split that into 2 lines, but that's okay. Just of us? No other memories? I mean, okay. Can you tell me more about my past? Only if you take your medicine. That's literally his entire bargaining technique, okay. Han tilts his head. The ball in his hand continues to disperse the wisp of herbal steam into the air. Okay. You nod gently. Han brings up a spoon of medicine to feed you, and you accept with your lips. The medicinal liquid quickly flows through you, easing the ache you had in your upper body. Your shoulders relax and your breath becomes even. I told you the medicine would help, right? Yes, thank you. Now, as promised, what would you like to know about your past? Our past? Strangely to you, the way he emphasized the word our feels both endearing and unsettling. Yeah. Maybe the medicine is chrysanthemum? I don't think so. I mean, chrysanthemum is just, like, kinda edible in the first place, right? Like, it is a spring vegetable. Is that too niche of a knowledge? Are you gonna do an art stream? No, sadly no, Hazel I really don't have time to do art right now. So I'm also like halting my commissions. So yeah. Your MK is so sassy. What did I like? What did I not like? One looks at me, his eyes shimmering with a passionate gloss. You like chrysanthemum flowers, saying their yellow color reminds you of the sun. Why is it all about the flowers? Can't you tell me, like, literally anything else? You dislike it when the flowers die, saying that dead things makes you sad. Interesting. Interesting. This is such a... how should I put it? Are we dead? That's why he's awake to make us not sad? Either that, or it's because our parents died. Right? But this feels like, you know, something a kid would say, not like a whole ass married woman. You know? You like your long hair, saying that when you were young, your parents forced you to have a bowl cut? Oh my god, that is the realest experience. Clay pears were reformed to clay blocks? Yeah. Or he's making new clay pears? I don't know. You dislike when you have to wash your hair, saying it's too long. You like it when I offer to help. Speaking of which, would you let me wash your hair? Okay, we're back here.
You don't expect me to wash your hair in the bedroom, do you? The bedroom is for other things.
Okay,
you know?
yeah, we're back here. Is there any other information we can glean from this? Wait. Let's go back to... let's see here. What is this? Okay, let's try this. I need to make sure he's not clay. And I'm not clay. I don't know. I don't know which one of us is clay, but it sounds like one of us is. For some reason, you freeze, letting his hand brush over the top of yours. The touch is cold at first, smooth, almost like porcelain. Interesting phrasing. Origin story of Fuyu, Han holds both clay parents, pushes them together and says, now kiss. Oh my god. But warmth quickly blooms where your skin meets. Han looks pleased by the gesture.
I'm so grateful you trust me.
You can swear there's a glimmer of moisture in his eyes that makes your throat go dry. At least the medicine isn't awesome on the soup. Yeah, at least it isn't. Nervous, you change the subject. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Let's try the other thingies here.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, so
Anne.
I think they all literally have the same. They all literally have the same. What's it called? Reply, that one. I wanna see more here. I don't think this one's particularly important, but it's okay, we can try. You frown as your chest slightly tightens. You don't recall, so you can't return his affection, at least not yet. You're sure that whatever you and Han once must have been something wonderful, judging by how tenderly he's been caring for you. But part of you is still tangled in confusion and the weight of memory loss. And the other part, how do you even explain it? It's the unease of knowing that his love is meant for a version of you that you can't access. Oh, that's an interesting point to bring up. Because it's kind of true, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like he wants you to, like, recover your memories all that much, right? Which is, you kind of have that conundrum now. And that's why I kind of wonder what his, like, idea of love is. In a way, like, it's a kind of like, would you love me if I was a worm kind of situation at this point, right? Except like MC is already a worm. I'm sorry, that's a terrible way of putting it. Is there ever sound of any animals or winds even, like in this game? I don't think so. I don't remember hearing bird chirps and stuff. They do say there are bird chirps, but it was just a lot of ominous music, to be honest. But yeah, it's kind of, yeah. Yeah. He pauses and asks with a softer tone. And while I wait, I can always make new ones with you. He gestures towards the tray of tea. Yes, we've been here. I want to ask something different. Okay, I'm intrigued. How did we meet? Your question seems to catch him off guard. His eyes widen for just a second before his usual smile returns. The purchase could have been folded to sounding like other instruments. Oh, that could have been cool. Well, let's see. He pauses as if dusting off an old memory. There was a time in my youth where I went through a rough patch. I didn't want to do anything but drink and lock myself away making art. One day, while wandering the streets completely drunk, I stumbled into the path of a carriage, got hit hard, and passed out right then and there. Was that our carriage? That was our carriage, wasn't it? His gaze shifts towards you, soft but intense. When I opened my eyes, there she was, a young maiden leaning over me, calling me, trying to wake me. She had the most beautiful face I'd ever seen, the most angelic voice. I thought I'd died and met a goddess. So he's the boy failure. Wait, no, I missed that text. Oh, whatever, it's fine. I promised myself that no matter the cost, no matter what it took, I would make her my wife. The boy failure? Oh. Is he though? If he is actually, like, good at making art. Love by first homicide? There's no scroll back or log. Yeah, unfortunately. Unless I can't find it. Yeah. There's just skip, save, and load. The load button was there. Oh my god, the load button was there! Can I scroll up? No, I cannot scroll up. Okay. And the maiden was thus, you darling. You can't remember it, not a flash of its surfaces in your mind. But the way he says it, tender, reverent, sends something fluttering in your chest, as if your body remembers what your mind has forgotten. Yeah, unlimited saves but no log. It hurts a little bit. As the devs were log. I think you should be able to, because I think this is made with Ren points, so they should have like a basic log built in. Han takes a calm sip of tea and lets out a quiet sigh.
Sorry if that felt heavy. I don't really like talking about the past, unless it's a memory we share.
Okay, so let me get this right. It seems like they're both people, maybe? Am I crazy? Yeah, devs might have removed it on purpose, yeah. So she hit him with a carriage, and that's how they met. Because I would assume, noblesse oblige kind of situation, she would probably nurse him back to health, right? But then he mentions knowing and getting close to the parents. And I guess if I'm not trying to, like, be super suspicious of him, the fact that his parents wanted an heir. Did you meet Mama? I was almost killed by her. Mark, welcome back, Money. Like if we aren't trying to be suspicious of him, it kind of makes sense depending on how desperate they were for an heir, right? Like, okay, suddenly this guy just comes into the house, and it doesn't seem like he comes from like a completely like poor family either, because he did mention that his brother excelled in both literature and was it swordmanship? So like probably in the army of some sort, right? I don't think at that time it was very common that, for peasants to just kind of waltz into the army and vibe. Right? So I think he might have also come from a decent enough background for the parents to be like, whatever, but you have to be our heir? Is what I think. But yeah, the diary is still weird. And what's that whole thing with the whole hidden code saying you are the creator? Yeah, usually artisans also come from rich families, so yeah. So I guess that would make sense. He's not like a super broke artist. He's broke because he got kicked out, right? So I think that part is just fine. It's not too out of pocket, I think. And it might be possible that just like the main character's thing is painting and calligraphy and his thing is like ceramics, right? But now I'm kind of also thinking, because it looks like the little ceramic doll earlier was controlled by something else. Could it? Because the moment the main character looks at it, it's just kind of self-destructs, right? That part's a little bit sus. That part is definitely sus. It looks like I wonder if that's kind of like something that's being used to spy on her. Pardon me. Maybe not necessarily with bad intent, but still not a very nice thing to do. And assuming that he was telling the truth about the head injury, then it would make sense if we are a clay homunculus. Let's say we smash our head on the garden on a rock, we're dead, and this is his copium. Right? Because he did definitely talk about wanting his artworks to come to life. Oh my god. I think that's what's happening here. I think it is, but I don't know. I mean, this is all we got for the demo, so it's not like I can give you guys a complete, like, analysis story, but that's kind of what I think. That's kind of like what I think is going on here. Yeah, I definitely think that the MC is a clay homunculus now.
But we're not here just to talk about the past, are we? Our mind is still recovering. We should be doing things to relax it. Like this.
Can you do an art of him? If I have time, but I can't guarantee I'll have time. But yeah, the fact that I'm thinking so much about the story is just like, okay, it's got me hooked. You know what? It's got me hooked. What can I say? I love a good mystery. Yeah, okay.
You know how to make a flower hairpin?
I don't think I missed anything. Road to Empress stream? Oh, no. Once I get paid, when I can buy it, maybe. Yeah. That could be pretty funny. But I don't know, it seems like I feel like Road to Empress is more like a kind of like C-drama situation. I don't think all the steps are completely logical per se, but maybe that's just me. Can you actually make flower hairpins though? Wait, I'm gonna look it up. How to make flower hairpin? What if he's the one who created the manifold garden? Hey, I'm not knocking it out. Maybe. It's in a sale right now. I know, but I'm broke. I'm broke. Flower hair clip? From Real Flower? You should open Throne with game wishlist? Wait, that's actually a pretty cool idea. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know about making an actual real flower hairpin. How much do I give you in coffee? Because I kind of cheated you the last time. No. What's the second stream for Manifold Garden? That was so fun. I'm actually not sure yet. I'll have to check first when I can stream again, because my schedule is kind of funny right now. Because I also had to miss out on quite a bit of work while I am super allergic to everything. So that's fun. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the only reason I'm streaming this week is because it's like the freaking holidays. Yeah. Happy-eyed, I guess. Belated, but happy-eyed. But yeah, it's so good to have a week off. Whew. Sorry, I'm also a broke artist. No, it's fine. Relatable. Jester Maxon? Wait, am I Jester Maxon? Tomorrow's your dad's birthday? Oh, hell yeah. Any plans for tomorrow? Sounds fun. And I hope you have a pleasant birthday celebration. Unlike Han, I'm actually broke. I mean, to be fair, he did get disinherited, right? He got, he's no longer inheriting his family stuff. So I think he is broke. If he didn't marry into your family kind of thing, I think he is pretty broke. 2 weeks ago was your oh my god. Oh, happy belated birthday to you too. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Sorry it's 2 weeks late, but I was kind of barely there 2 weeks ago. Apologies, but I hope you had a fun birthday celebration and, ate good things, yummy things. Okay, so I think that might be it for this stream. I'm pretty sure that was all the dialogue options we could have picked that are like the major. Wait, actually, we haven't like let him whatever touch us. Whatever. That's terrible.
It's perfect.
Okay.
Come on, don't say that. I'm not worthy of any gift my beloved
god.
wife makes for me.
He's so cheesy.
Oh, come on, put it on. Can you?
Oh god, he's yeah, okay.
With your hand.
We haven't done this because I chickened out.
I really miss your touch.
Sure. His request, though sudden, carries a strange magnetic pull. You wonder, would it really hurt to touch him? Just once with your bare hand? Okay. Oh, CG. Okay. You reach for his cheek and he leans into your touch obediently, as if he's been waiting for this moment forever. The ice in your skin meets his, a shiver courses through your body. A fluttering sensation shoots up your arms, spreading down your spine, a rush caught between warmth and cold, making your heart pound uncontrollably, in like a good way or a bad way. Are you serious, King? Are you serious? Okay. Wait. I'm pretty sure I have my Kofi. There you go. Oh, it woke up both Nightbot and Kofi Streambot. Golden rays of summer sun seem to linger on his face, and for a moment, time itself feels suspended. Right, CG? Hunt speaks, his voice barely above a whisper.
Thank you. I needed this so much.
No, it's fine. I mean, I couldn't open more commissions too, because things happened, but that's okay. No pressure at all. But I mean, if you do, I will do a Road to Empress stream. Oh my god. He leans in further, pressing his cheek into your palm as if trying to absorb your warmth into his very being. He wants you to play. Yeah, it's okay. We can do it. We can sneak that in. Another one of the Manifold Garden. And I kind of, maybe if I have time next week, I do kind of want to see the Moth Girl from Heartspell again. So maybe that too. Summer fell a month behind, but life went a month ahead. Exactly. I think everyone will enjoy Road to Empress. I think so. It's so crazy.
I wish time would stop right here. I didn't have to return to the studio.
Aww. Actual puppy, okay. He gently nudges against your hand one last time, then places a soft kiss on your palm before slowly letting go. I need to finish my work, but thank you, truly, for spending time with me today. Feel free to wander around the mansion, just be careful your body is still weak. I'll bring you some medicine later. Do we retain the clues? No, we don't. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be it for this stream. That was fun though, I will say. I'm just putting on like my tinfoil hat here, but I think we are the clay homunculus. I think we are. I think we died and then he freaked out. And I think that his moving dolls are also his, so hypothetically, if he can make the moving dolls, then he can make a moving us. Oh my god. Oh my god, for real? Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna sketch. I'm gonna get Road to Empress. It's happening. Let me just take it. What is his name? No! No! It's okay, don't worry about it. No! Well, we didn't see any of that. I didn't see that. None of us saw any of that, okay? I'm gonna cut that out of the YouTube video for the VOD if you want. Oh, okay, yeah, we don't perceive. But yeah, I think that might be all for today. Really interesting game we have here. I really like the art direction, the red and the blues. Everything is very ominous, but I don't know. I don't think it's as ominous as we think it is. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just matching his freak. I don't know. But yeah, I think that is what's going on here. Though of course, I'll have to wait for the full release to see what's going on for you, right? The horror comes in part 2. I think some of the horror is already here. Like, come on, a moving doll, someone opening your room at night. That's nightmare material, Loki. Watching this freak is insane. Is it though? Is it insane? I don't know. I mean, maybe a little bit insane, but still. I'm just thinking it might not be as freaky as we thought it was. Like, God forbid a man's grieving and made a totally not creepy copy of his beloved. But like, if you follow the visual novel script, expecting a slow descent into madness. Yes, I pretty much expect that too. But so far, the main character, I like the options that they give us. For the main character. A lot of the things she does is quite logical and understandable, kind of. I I don't have too much to complain about so far. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go and find somebody to rate if there's anyone to rate. Wait. How do I go back to normal Twitch? Okay, let's see if anyone's alive. Spooky medicine is actually medicine. I think so. We did die once, but that was me refusing to drink medicine. That was on me. I don't think the medicine is like. At least we know that the medicine actually works, right? Oh, okay. You have a friend we could raid, sure. I got a little bit too distracted and I totally forgot to open Twitch. But yes, okay. But yeah, I was kind of expecting the medicine to be sus, but we did die if we didn't drink the medicine, so that's good to know. Oh, you know what this kind of also reminds me of? It's I don't know if you guys remember the Taisho Romance theater game, but there was also a girl who was, you know, having issues with food and then just went kaput because food was rotting in her throat. Yeah, that was cool. Kind of reminded me of that. Oh. But alright. Let's just wait for Doubler to recommend someone to raid. But really, thank you everyone for being here. I was kind of worried because, like, you know, I just kind of disappeared for a month. But yeah, I expect to be able to stream a little bit more often, soon-ish. Oh yeah, okay. Alright. Let me check and make sure that she is not, you know, away. Oh, thank you for the pet pats. Thank you for the loyalty. Oh wait, that sounds really funny to say. Wait. How do I enable my pet pat skin? That's not right. I don't remember how to do this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Thank you, Sheena, for the pat pat. But yeah, alright. Let's go and raid. I am not sure it's your pronunciation. Jivakwa? I think, unless I am pronouncing this incorrectly. But they are currently playing Kingdom Hearts, so that's fun. Okay. Just call her Jeva? Okay. Wait. Okay, thank you so much for the water redeem as well. Oh, I needed that. Water, tasty. Don't forget to hydrate as well, alright? Let me just set up this raid real quick. And yes, they are she and one other person, so they are currently playing Kingdom Hearts. I don't actually know who the other. Wait, let me check. It is Cheva and Plakwas. They are currently playing Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. It's a tournament, so yeah, let's see how that goes. Thank you for coming today, and I hope to see you soon. But yes, let's go and start that raid. And yeah, don't forget to hydrate. I know I said it, but I'm gonna say it again. And especially for anyone watching the VOD later, don't forget to hydrate. But yes, thank you for today. I had lots of fun talking with you all. I've missed talking to all of you. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.